Russell Stover chocolates. Now, this is a brand that began 100 years ago in 1923. It's now 2023. So you're going to be able to enjoy a very special, today's special value from our friends at Russell Stover. Russell Stover is an American brand that has worldwide implications. Everybody knows this brand. Everyone knows or has a favorite confection. And we kicked off this today's special value at midnight Eastern time last night. And since that time, over 30,000 of these have been ordered. That means 10,000 in this show alone. You're going to get 4 holiday tins and 6 different kinds of confections. And the confections are not pre-packaged in the tins, they're in little cello bags. So you can customize these however you want them. Now, the tins are going to be Santa Claus, the elf, the reindeer, and the snowman. This is the deep complexion, and we've also got it in the light complexion, the same 4 tins. This is the 4th time we've done collectible tins from our friends at Russell Stover, and we're talking about an amazing brand. But here to tell us more about it is Russell Heigl. And Russell has been with the brand for 8.5 years.
That's
it's good
right.
to see you back,
good
my
to
friend.
see you. Yes. Hi, everybody.
And over 10,000 ordered in this show. Now,
Oh,
we're
my
shipping
goodness.
this either 11/6, 11/13, or 12/4. There is no auto delivery.
Right. Nope.
This
Today's the day.
is something very, very special, but a brand that dates back 100 years.
100 years. Yeah, Russell and Clara Stover started crafting delicious chocolates in the kitchen of their bungalow home. And today we have their bungalow truck on set. And what you're going to see on your screen is really our story. There was a real Russell and Clara Stover. There they are. Today we're honoring them. This is their bungalow home in Denver, Colorado. It still stands to this day. They started by opening bungalow stores that were inspired by their own bungalow home, and then that iconic bungalow delivery truck that took the chocolates that they made in their home to their candy stores, and it held 300 pounds at a time. Today, we uphold all the passion, all the traditions that Russell and Clara Stover taught us, and we're just so proud to be here celebrating 100 years.
They were also marketing geniuses because they knew the truck would be a great advertisement for the brand.
And it was, just like it's been at QVC. Everyone's talking about it.
Everybody's saying, I remember the Russell Stover truck. I hope the
Yes.
Russell Stover truck is coming to my house. I mean, look at the roof. It's shingles made like the bungalow.
Just
it's
like
the window panes.
Yes.
It's the chimney. It's everything to give
Yes.
you that beautiful impression of the original Russell Stover bungalow where Russell and Clara Stover lived.
That's right.
And made this chocolate. Now, in these 4 tins will come individually wrapped chocolates.
Yep, 6 different flavors.
There's almost 3 1/4 pounds of chocolate.
That's right.
So let's go through each of these, and really it's a march through the years
history.
in terms of the history, right?
Yeah, the history. It's really a flavor timeline, if you will. So we're going to go back to 1923 when Russell and Clara Stover started crafting those chocolates in the kitchen of their bungalow home, and they started with caramel. But we asked our candy makers, could you do something a little extra special? Because we're turning 100. Could you add honey into that caramel? And they said it would be our honor. So what you're seeing is our kettle cooked caramel, but they've added in honey. So this is honey caramel coated with crispy pieces and then coated with that Russell Stover signature milk chocolate on the top. That's just the first piece, but really takes us back to the very beginning in 1923.
Wow. All right, now let's go to 1934.
Yes, so 1934, this is one of our most treasured chocolates. It's as treasured as Clara Stover is because all of these chocolates that you see today, they're inspired by Clara Stover's recipes. So on the inside is a nougat. It's a nougat that's been slow cooked with care.
It's a cherry nougat.
Yes, a light flavor of cherry, and then our candy makers are folding in almonds.
You know what it is? It's like a chocolate-covered cherry.
Absolutely.
It's what it tastes like.
Right, really one of those kind of iconic flavors for the season. You know, cherry or peppermint. This one just happens to be cherry, and when you open it up, you see that beautiful light pink color. It's made from the real cherries, the almonds, and of course you get the chocolate. There you see it. It's just so beautiful. Each one's going to be a little bit different, all perfectly imperfect because they're all made from scratch by our candy makers in the heartland of America in our candy kitchens.
From there, we go to our 3rd confection.
Yeah, our 3rd confection, and this is what we're known for. This takes us to 1941. This is when we started making our Pecan Delight. And we call it a Pecan Delight, David, because everybody that tries it is absolutely delighted by it. So this is our kettle cooked caramel. There's no honey in this one. This is just caramel, but this is made with light cream, brown sugar, and all the good stuff made in copper kettles.
And toasted pecans.
And toasted pecans, yes. So this one is #1 piece that we make, both in our regular form and just every day.
Now,
So
the next confection has no nuts in it at all, just dark chocolate and coconut.
And coconut, yeah. So on the outside, immediately you see that dark chocolate. But as soon as you open this piece up, it is really, really amazing.
Gracious, look at that.
Look at the light, fluffy coconut. I've been saying all day, you know, our candy makers do such a good job upholding our traditions, our craftsmanship, everything that Russell and Claire taught us.
That's a good job.
Really
candy
good
maker
job.
For Russell Stover. Can you imagine being in the kitchens making this candy every day, and that's your job?
I know, and they do a wonderful job day in and day out.
I thought I had a great job, but that would rival what I have.
They pack that one with coconut, and that one comes to us from 1955. We've been making that.
Taste.
Yeah. Can I join you?
Oh, please.
All right, I'm gonna have a taste too.
So soft.
So light.
And so coconutty.
Yeah, you taste the coconut, but what you don't taste is the bitterness from the dark chocolate.
So good.
Yeah, so good.
And that coconut coats your tongue. And then you're greeted by that dark chocolate. This is lovely. Wow, is that good?
It's very good.
All right,
very good.
then from there,
we go to something that's really off the charts wild. This is our peanut butter delight. All sealed, all labeled, all individually wrapped. But on the bottom is a big dollop of peanut butter. That's how our candy makers start. And then they coat it with more peanuts and then put our signature milk chocolate. And when you open it up, you can see how creamy, how silky that peanut butter is.
Crunchy the peanuts.
Yeah, look at that. Where can you find a peanut butter delight like this? Not any store. This is what Russell Stover is known for. We largely bring this piece to QVC.
Now, there's a very famous company that makes peanut butter cups.
Yeah,
but they don't
not
have
peanut butter like this.
They don't have crunchy peanuts
No
in there.
way,
No way. That big dollop of peanut butter and then that silky, smooth, yummy chocolate on the outside.
That's right.
And then finally we take you into the world of truffles.
Truffles, yeah. So this one we brought because it's really a nod to our 100-year history. These truffles are made in 100-pound batches. And if we take a look at the inside, this is made with creamy butter and velvety milk. So this one is very rich. It's for the ultimate chocolate lover. You will never find two that are the same. You have that signature, kind of that homemade nod that we've been talking about. Russell and Claire wanted you to feel like you were getting their homemade chocolates when you came to their home or into their bungalow stores, and that's exactly what you get with this, with truffle or any of the pieces that you're getting today.
This is extraordinary, and look how pretty they are when they're all wrapped.
Yes.
Now, all of these come in Russell Stover wrappers. All of them are multicolored, so you're going to enjoy all the pretty colors. You're going to enjoy this great in Christmas stockings, put it in the tins, use the tin for decorating, and then just gift these, put them in grab bags. Now remember, we're shipping these either November 6th, November 13th, or 12/4. Think about those November ship weeks if you are hosting Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, yeah, great idea.
You want to, at the end of the Thanksgiving dinner, be able to give everyone a little sweet treat to take home with them.
Oh.
This is ideal. I would keep the tins for myself because I'm greedy, and I would decorate with those.
Yes, you certainly can.
And then put the confections in cello bags.
Yeah, great idea, great idea. Yep, there's so many ways to personalize them too. You know, I think each of these tins have a great characteristic or great personality. You know, I think of the elf for maybe the neighbor next door. That's the ultimate Santa's helper. That's helping you all year long with
Or maybe you got
packages.
kids over next door that are a little mischievous.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Or, you know, I have friends and family in Minnesota. They're always bundled up for the cold winter. This one reminds me of all of them, you know, with the stocking cap.
And
you
then
know,
the reindeer.
The reindeer, you know, these are just perfect gifts for everyone on your list. You can't go wrong. And as you mentioned, it's 3 months to Christmas. It's going to come so
3 months
from
from tomorrow is Christmas
I
Day.
know. And tonight's Christmas Eve, 3 months from today.
Heavens, where did the year go?
Where did it go? Exactly. So we're so excited to be bringing it today. You can check off these names on your list and you get it. You get something that's personalized, something that's collectible, something that's limited edition, something you won't find anywhere else. These three-dimensional tins, all of them have these
If I decide I want to
embellishments.
pick these up as gifts and put them in a gift closet, will they last in a cool, dry place?
They certainly will. Yep, all the chocolates will stay fresh until April of 2024. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm sure the chocolates will be gone well in advance of that.
Oh,
if they're
heavens.
not,
They're not
invite
gonna
me over.
last.
I'll come and help you.
Yeah, we'll help you eat them.
Yes.
This is extraordinary. And I should point out, too, let's come over here, Russell.
Sure.
Because I think we neglected to do this the first time around. You can take all these chocolates and dump them out. Look at this.
That's one. So that's 22 pieces. Here's another 22 pieces.
Here is another
22.
Wow.
And then here's another 22, David.
Spilling out of the bowl.
88. Yeah.
That
represents that 3.24 pounds or approximately 88 pieces, those 6 flavors, 5 milk chocolate, 1 dark chocolate, and all of the recipes to this day still inspired by Clara Stover's original recipes.
Choose your tins either in the deep, which is the deep complexion in Santa and the Elf, or the light complexion in Santa and the Elf. We have them both.
That's right.
And we're going to make it available to you at a really phenomenal today's special value price. But at end of day today, Russ, this all goes away. At 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, this price expires. So if there's a ship week you know you must have, if you're thinking about bill to ship to, where we send the gift to someone, we send the bill to you, that's one less trip you're making during the busiest time of year.
That's right.
Because I find from October 1 through the holidays, everything moves in fast forward.
Oh my gosh, extra fast forward.
Extra fast forward. And you're trying to remember all the people you want to buy gifts for. This is ideal and already divided for you if you choose to do it that way.
Yes.
Don't miss out on this because we're very, very busy and everyone is jumping in now and getting their choice. 11,000 ordered in this show.
Wow.
Many of you are looking at this and saying, you know what? I can't be without my Russell Stover chocolate. When I was in high school, I worked at a drugstore. And our high-end chocolate brand was Russell Stover.
Yes, it's the
and
good
people
stuff.
would come in and say, I need chocolate to get out of the doghouse because I got to buy my sweetheart some chocolate. I said, let's follow me to the Russell Stover stand. And then we'd go to the Russell Stover area and we'd pick out and then around all the holidays there'd be special edition boxes.
Yes, yep.
And special buys for the holiday season. Really lovely. So don't miss out on this. This is a brand with a 100-year history.
Can you imagine that 100-year history? You got to be doing something right. And I always say we do one thing and we do it really well. We craft chocolates from scratch. Our candy makers uphold the passion, the tradition, the quality, and the craftsmanship for now 100 years. We're so proud of that, and that's what we do day in and day out, and that's what's allowed us to be here for now 100 years.
100-year-old company. Time. I mean, in this day and age, you don't say this is 100 days.
Not at all.
If you're not delivering and exceeding the customer's expectations.
Yes.
When you bite into these are not waxy chocolates.
No.
This is something that is smooth and creamy and silky.
That's right.
And the ingredients are so lovely. Is that the one with the pecans or the honey?
This is the honey, yep. So this has that extra honey all dressed up for our 100-year anniversary. Honey caramel, crispy pieces, and then that signature Russell Stover milk chocolate.
And such a clean bite.
Clean bite.
Doesn't stick to your teeth.
Not at all, not at all.
So
and perfect for all ages. You know, everybody enjoys our chocolates. And they're so traditional for the holiday season.
I taste that little kiss of honey, too.
Yeah, the kiss of honey. I like that. It's a good narration there. Yep. Just perfect. You see all that extra honey in there, the caramel.
Oh,
absolutely
so good.
delicious.
And then, of course, the crispies in there that just make it.
Yes, yep.
Don't miss out on this opportunity. We are very, very busy. And everyone is looking at this and saying, wow, only order of the year?
That's right.
And only available at this price until end of day today. Now, since we kicked this off at midnight last night, 31,000, is that right? Yeah, almost 32,000. That means in this show alone, nearly 12,000 ordered. Many of you are looking at this and saying, well, when can I have it delivered? We can deliver it either November 6th, November 13th, or December the 4th. Remember, if you are ordering these on one of the 2 November ship weeks, not to worry about these because they're going to keep really nicely for you.
Absolutely, yep, through April of 2024. But again, you'll be gifting these for the holiday season. That's what it's all about. We've been around, actually we started, the first bungalow store that Russell and Clara opened was on December 1st, 1923.
So
and
we're
here
coming
again,
on the 100th
100th anniversary. And there they are, that's Russell and Clara Stover. They're real people, not just a brand name from some marketers in a boardroom. This is the home they lived in
they
Denver,
were marketing
Colorado.
Geniuses for their time.
They sure were.
They utilized this truck.
Yes, and we have that truck on set today.
It's a rolling advertisement.
It sure is, yep. And all it did was spark more and more curiosity to bring more customers to their store. And here we are, 100 years later, celebrating their legacy, celebrating the sweet moments that we've been a part of across America with so many families with all of these delicious chocolates.
And the truck was made to mimic their bungalow, right?
That's right.
So from the shingles on the roof to the window panes in the window to the chimney, everything was made just like the bungalow where they first started making the candy.
Absolutely.
Then they opened up bungalow candy stores.
Right.
And look at this logo on the side.
Yeah.
Now, the Stovers really understood back in their day that this would be a great advertisement.
Yes.
Now, in this day and age, everyone's doing this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But back in that day and age,
it stood out.
They were groundbreakers, right?
Exactly. Yep. True visionaries. This was Russell's idea, to take their home and make it into a delivery vehicle, to spark that communication, to let people